What's up, everyone? It is your girl GELBEAUTY 87 here, aka Grace Honey, and today we're going to get into the PR receipt from Nomad Cosmetics. It is the Iceland Wilderness Atlantic, what is it, wilderness? Jeez. The Iceland Wild Atlantic Way. So I got this in the mail today on the day that it's launched. If you are interested in purchasing this palette, make sure you use code Dion. You know, we use code Dion over here, so make sure you use code Dion. I'm pretty sure I put that in my description box. Oh, it's a velvet situation. They haven't had a velvet one since the what is it, Orient Express one, and that's the first one I bought, funny enough, one of these bigger palettes. But this is what the outside looks like, and then they have like little paper in there as opposed to the plastic to help with the environment, and this is what she looks like. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Nice, stunning palette. I think it's a gorgeous color story. If you love greens, then this is definitely a palette for you. I believe this is a permanent palette and this is not a limited edition one. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's what Dion said in her community tab when she posted about this palette. So this is what it looks like. I'm excited to do a cute little look with it. I want to incorporate a little bit of the blue in it with it though, just because, you know, y'all know I love a blue moment, so I have to. So I want to start off with my comparisons. I'm trying to make this not be too super long, so I have the Just My Luck palette from ColourPop, of course. Now please remember, I rearranged mine to combine Meant to Be and Just My Luck together, so it's not going to look exactly the way that yours looks, but this is what both of them look like side by side. As you can see, they're not very similar, but I figured I was here, you were here, everyone was here, so I was like, I'm just showing it because, you know, we're all here. So there's that one. Then the next one I have to show is the Earth palette from, what is it, Milk Cosmetics. Is from the Bad Zodiac Signs collection. I feel like it has some similar tones in them, not exact, but some similar ones, so I figured I would compare it, because again, I'm here, you're here, we're all here, so they have a couple of tones that are similar, not exact. But what I like about this palette is I feel like I don't have a palette that's like exactly the exact same color story as this palette, which I'm excited about, because a lot of times I feel like a lot of palettes I have, I can easily think of like 5 or 6 dupes for the palette, but you know, with this one I don't have that, so I'm excited about that. Next I have the Natasha Denona Gold palette. And this is what she looks like on the inside compared to this one. Now you can see this is definitely giving more neutral, and it has like pops of like greenish, like bluish tone in it. But again, I figured I could show it if you like to like a lot of neutrals and just want to have a pop of green here and there. I feel like you could combine this palette with this palette, and it would be a nice little combination for you. And the last palette I have to talk about is the San Francisco palette from Viseart alongside this palette, because I feel like they have a small bit of similarity as well, just with a little pop of blue. So I basically pulled a good majority of the palettes that have pop of blue and pop of green effect to them to show with this one, because I really don't have too many like green palettes that I feel like look really similar to this one, which like I said I am happy about, because that means I don't have a million dupes to show you all in this video. It ain't gonna take a million years, but a lot of times it takes me like 5 to 10 minutes just to show all the dupes and give my reasoning behind showing the dupes and all that. So since I don't have that many dupes, this shouldn't take as long. Look at that. Okay, so let me zoom y'all in real quick and cute like. As you can see, I actually don't have on eyeshadow for once. I just kind of rushed out the door and got ready. I do have on the Fenty blurred foundation stick. I have on the stick, not the liquid, and then I mixed it with the HD glowy foundation from Makeup Forever that I gave y'all the video on recently comparing it to the original foundation. So that's what I'm working with on the face right now, just in case anyone cared. But I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order, and do something with this gorgeous palette, because she's absolutely stunning. It's giving, I'm living. I am definitely here for it, and cannot wait to get a video, get a look up for you all. So I'll be right back. Okay, okay. Okay, y'all, so I decided to give you something that wasn't as traditional as everyone else was giving me, because I feel like everybody's using the greens in this palette because there's a tremendous amount of greens. So I want to give y'all like the more bluer greens and show you can still make a nice little smoky eye moment with this palette. So that's why I made sure I did smoky eye as opposed to all the other greens. Now I did swatch some of the greens to the people who are interested in seeing the greens, because y'all know I like green and you might expect me to do a green look. So I did swatch some of them right here. So this one right here is the shade The Wild Rover. This one is Patrick. This one is the Barley Stone, and then this one is Dia. So I did swatch some green shades just so you can see what they look like on some of my skin tone, if you're interested in seeing them on me, because I'm gonna do an Instagram look with this palette later on this week. But right now I was just trying to focus on the smoky eye moment of it all, because all the reviews I've seen has been everybody focusing on the green, and I'm like, there's bluish green tones in here, and y'all know I love blue and green, so I was like, I'm gonna take an opportunity to show you something different that I feel like everyone else is enjoying. I'm sorry if you're disappointed expecting me to do some green. I can do some green later on Instagram. If you follow GELBEAUTY7 on Instagram, which you should, and you should be subscribed to the channel, because 49% of y'all aren't. So you keep coming back for a reason. Just press the button, girl. And then you don't have to be searching me down. You don't have to search me down if you press the button, girl. I'm just saying. Maybe try pressing the button. Try that. Anyway. So let's get into the look. So I started off with the shade, what is this? Bunratty Castle. This one right here. And then I took the Emerald Isles as the outer V shade. This is my crease shade. This is my inner corner shade. And this one is my lid shade. So I would have did some more last night working all that, but y'all, I got like 3 videos to film today. And I went to Adriangameover's track meet today. And I've been having to deal with fixing heat in the house. I still haven't got it back to where it needs to be yet. So I'm gonna have to go back home and fix that after I get done with this. So I'm just like, it's just a lot. I feel like life is always throwing me a lot lately. And I'm just like, why? Like, why? Why is it always throwing so much? I ain't gonna bother someone else. Like, I don't know why. This is a Sigma E40. If anyone was curious, y'all know I love me a good Sigma brush. So the majority of brushes I'm using are from Sigma. I think I got another one, a couple here and there, just because I figured I wanted to Sigma y'all out and refer y'all out and BK Beauty y'all out. So I try to incorporate different ones from time to time, but those are the brushes I just prefer to use as a general rule. So that's what I normally use. Sorry. Let's see. So now we're gonna go on with Emerald Isles. That's our outer V shade. And I like the fact that this one had like green, but it still like had like a bluish like tint to it, if you will. And I initially didn't plan on doing a halo eye, but I was like, I haven't done a halo eye in a while, so let's just bust out the halo eye, you know. And what I found interesting is like a lot of these shades oxidize. So I liked the fact that this one oxidized and gave me more of that grungy smoky eye. Because I kind of want to do a smoky eye, like a bluish, greenish smoky eye, so you can see that there's still green in that tone, but it's mainly focusing more on the blue. In my personal opinion, so I was just like, yeah, let's give it to me. Y'all, I feel like I just changed the battery to my, what do you call it, camera. I might not have though, because I know it was flashing for like a while when I was, like, filming my last intro, because I did all my intros without makeup on. I mean, without eyeshadow on for once, just so I could go back to back to back and get them done. I'm trying to work smart, not hard, because Adriangameover does need to go home, and he's right now like over there in the bed asleep while I do this, since he insisted on coming with me. So I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to get everything done and trying to get out of here by like no later than 11:30, 12 o'clock. But we're gonna have to do a whole bunch of different eye looks. Sometimes it takes longer than I be wanting it to, so I'm just like, ugh. So there we go. But I'm settling in to be an attract mom pretty okay. Oh yeah, I'm liking that halo situation. It's cute. Taking the brush, the E40 that we had, and now I'm going to take this Blend Bunny number 4 brush and go into the blue shade I told y'all about for the crease. Now this one, I was kind of disappointed that it oxidized, because I'm like, but it worked out for the smoky like feel and vibe I wanted for this eye look, so I guess it wasn't too bad. I'm just blending it all across and into here. Try not to blend it too far, but you know. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. It's a cute little color situation here. I'm gonna go off camera and get some glitter glue in this part. Go switch out my battery, and then I will get with you all in a few minutes, because I feel like I didn't switch the battery out like I was supposed to, and that's why it started flashing real quick. But I'll be right back with that glitter glue situation done, and then we'll get into the inner corner. I'm gonna do my eyeliner off camera to stay for some time though, girl. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna go into the lid shade now. Yeah, so I'm just trying to settle into being like a sports mom, because it's like a lot with being a sports mom, because you be sitting around for like hours on end while they do whatever the sport is, and then you have to drive from like 1,000,000 miles away to other places that's 1,000,000 miles away. So I'll be having to do all that. I'll just be like, Lord. And I'll be having to take off work a lot, because you all know I work at night. So like the tracking is usually like 4:30, 5 o'clock, you know, when other parents normally work 9 to 5. So I had to take off work today, but thank goodness, like, I have a boss who doesn't like care about me taking off, but I'm the type of person who never takes off work, so he was like encouraging me to take off work. So I guess he just feels like I was taking his advice when really it's just like, you know, it's about my kid. I'm gonna take a little bit more put towards the back. It's like, yeah, it's more about Adriangameover than anything else. So like, you have all these track meets or whatever, and I have like $1 million worth of sick time and $1 million worth of vacation time, and just like $1 million all the time, because I'm a person who never calls off work, like, ever. Like, if I'm calling off, it must be snowing, it must be like, it must be snowing for real, because if you already know, I work out away from where I live. So I'm like, if it's snowing, do not look for me. I always tell my employees, like, they be laughing, but they know I'm serious. I'm like, let it start snowing a bit. I'm not coming up in here. I'm not coming up in here at all. I'm gonna take the blue and just drag it back in here. Let's give more of a smoky effect around the eye, whatever. But yes, I'm like, let it snow. I'm not coming. And it has snowed here in April in Chicago before. I know she's just a bipolar crazy lady. Like, she be snowing all the time for no reason. Okay, y'all, I don't know what's going on with the batteries. Like, I literally just put it in and it's blinking again. I'm like, I just put you in. Like, what are we doing here? Why can't the batteries just let me be great? I be telling y'all, see, this is what I be talking about. The batteries be trying to sabotage me. They just won't let me be great. I don't know why. Let's put this inner corner in. And then we'll talk about my thoughts. Or maybe, you know what, like, since the battery's flashing anyway, I'm gonna go off camera and finish my other eyeliner and mascara, and then we'll talk about my thoughts since the battery wants to flash anyway and disrespect me. I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished eyes. You can see I put my eyeliner on. I tried to bring a little bit green back in just because, you know, I didn't do a green look the way everyone else did. But I wanted to show you that there's more to this Ireland Wild Atlantic Way palette than just greens. Now, I know a good majority of it's green. We all see a good majority of it's green. But I want you to see, you can still get like a blue smoky eye moment out of it, because this one has a little bit of blue in the undertone of it. Then you get this nice blue in this situation right here. Then you could do a nice little neutral mode, to be perfectly honest, with possibly like a yellow gold thing. Because to me, this seems like it's more of like a yellowish greenish shifting like shade, if you will, when it comes to this matte. So it's like you could do a nice neutral moment, you could do a nice blue moment, and you can do obviously a green moment. So I just wanted to show you from my perspective about it being more of a blue smoky moment, to show that there's more to this palette than just greens. But at the end of the day, we all know it's Ireland. It's gonna be a whole bunch of greens. Like, we clearly see all the greens. There's lots of greens, but I like the fact there's different undertones greens. Like, every green I showed you has a different undertone to it. Now, do you need every single green in here? Maybe you might not feel like you do, but depending on what kind of look you're doing, it's good to have them as airbrush and transition shades and whatnot. So I like the fact they have these different varieties of greens in it, because you might not like a certain undertone of one green, you can go to another green knowing that it'll give you that. Now, I'm not sure about these oxidizing once they get on the eyes, because as you saw, I did a more bluish green look. But since this one oxidized, I'm gonna say they're probably gonna most likely oxidize, so it might be good to have those different undertones so you can see the slight variation from one color to the other one, or you might not because of the oxidation. I will be doing looks on Instagram with this tomorrow, and this is this video going up to 6 AM, so you'll see an all green look on Instagram. So make sure you follow GELBEAUTY87 on Instagram, and that's how you'll get a all green look from me as far as this palette goes. But those are all my thoughts on this palette. I think this is the good formula that they have. I know they had some difficulties with some shimmers in the past. For the palette that was similar to the Safari palette, was the Okanda or something like that. I forgot the name of it. I know my girl Dion told y'all about the shimmers and how there was difficulty with them. So these shimmers aren't like that. So you don't have to be concerned about them being too stiff or too hard or anything like that. These shimmers work fine. They're their traditional metallic shimmer formula that blends on the eye nicely and smoothly and gives a decent amount of pigmentation to them. So don't worry about the shimmers being an issue in here. The mattes blend nicely and smoothly, and I can't wait to use this some more and get some more looks out of it. But I only had time for one look tonight, girl, because it's like almost 11 o'clock now, and I told y'all I'm trying to leave at 12:30. So I only have time for one look, but you'll get another look tomorrow on IG if you follow GELBEAUTY87 on IG, so make sure you do. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. 49%ers who keep coming to find me and ain't subscribed. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.